Hi guys, this is so cool. Gonna be doing Falcons versus Saints. Madden NFL 24. And hopefully I win. 9-minute quarters. Whoa! And Patterson's still going.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
We're gonna send it now, motherfucker. Aki. Here we go. Don't copyright me.
Yeah. And we are underway from Atlanta.
Me sprinting. Patterson finds the lane, and he's down at the
good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
So starting from the 35, my first ever Madden 24 drive on a live stream against the Saints will be a run by Desmond Ritter. It told me how to slide, but I
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I wonder who's watching.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Flushed out right.
Oh, hi, Shug. That's back.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
You've done a three-peat. That's 3 days in a row that you've got them in my chat. Except today it's football, so you don't know as much about it, so I just decided to do that, so feel free. Feel free. It's okay that you don't know anything about football.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them.
You might have no idea what they're saying, but just be glad that I'm talking on the live stream and chatting with you. So looking on the bright side there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll
if you
look
can
to
hear
throw.
me, because they do have
flush to his right.
And he's flushed
out.
He'll
protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Same shit.
5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. On 4th down, Bradley Pinion on to punt for the Falcons. Deep for New Orleans is Rashid Shaheed.
Okay, you can hear me. Can you hear me good, Shug? It's a decent punt, and it's gonna land for a touchback.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Yes.
Carr gonna lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10. At their own 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
First play,
and they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Good work I don't
after
know.
The catch going to net him 23 and a first.
Ellis.
On play action. Now call.
Oh, the ball is out, and they don't have it, and I do.
Are gonna take over
fumble recovery on the turnover, and I get the ball at the 34.
They were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone down, slide to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing. Take care of the football.
Father,
first down. Here's Ritter.
On his computer.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Second down throw coming for Ritter.
When are you going to get in my chat, motherfucker? Just curious.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the
from the 41. I'm not going to convert. I know that.
Ritter now.
Have to see what I
gets to him again.
And I'm now going to have
Jordan. That's
no for the 59 yards. Okay, fine. I'm not. I'm not doing
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
I like the backspin one. So I'm going to be doing that here. Pinion gets the deep as well, but that's also going to be a touchback.
And that's what he was hoping for there. This will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, 3 sacks in a row and failed to score.
And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about
it
all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's
address? And Kamara is not going anywhere.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Throwing now is Carr.
And he fell over. That would have been an easy sack. Possibly.
Smith catches left side.
3rd and 1.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
And I might have been offsides, but I don't think it was. And I wasn't, and I'm going to hit him, but
he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Is Shook still watching?
Again, it's Kamara. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7. Carr now to throw. And it's incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down.
And he is going to go down!
Get there for the sack.
Sack!
That's the NFL vet Calais Campbell coming in and dragging him down. The Saints going to send out Blake Gillikin to punt on 4th down here. Fielded just inside the 20.
And he breaks
through the contact. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Not me.
And partner, I know so far we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy.
There's a catch and run. Drake London.
It's a big play there for Atlanta. 57 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Back to throw, Ritter. He's got his pass-catching tight end, that's Pitts. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Ritter.
Out of the gun!
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Brian Brzee fought in and got him down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Ritter.
And Ritter breaks out and tackles.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
What? Except it's not baseball.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd down. 2. You gain, and he's not. He lost.
Go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Now we're going to have to go for the 21
on 4th down, Ritter heads to the sideline. Younghoe Koo gets set for the Atlanta field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here.
Wait.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Yeah, tank the
Getting
point.
set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Yeah. Running, and he's not gonna go.
The play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up second and 12.
Not gonna go
now Carr.
Anywhere.
They'll set up the screen now to come. Oh, he put
no, it won't go anywhere. The ball is free, and it's picked up by me.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Do I go for the deep ball? I'm just going to see my option. You have to hold square.
Now Ritter to throw on first down.
Ah! I thought that he was going to.
Right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Come on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Ritter back to throw. Flush to his right.
What? Oh, I might.
The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Here we come. Yeah.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Eluding the pressure right.
And he slides.
Sliding down, and he's got the first. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
If anyone goes in.
Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10.
No one's going. Now someone is. God, hit as he threw, and it's dropped.
Nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete.
It's dropped, I should say.
Fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Ritter to throw it.
Pump fakes in the end zone.
Hey! Oh, that would get a wide up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
And he's flushed out to his right, and he gets hit.
The 15, shy of the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
That's what I'm going to do on
Ritter on 1st and 10.
Came after me fast. Going in zone. Drop. First down.
Incomplete.
Hi, mother.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Not even back of the end zone, but caught for the touchdown.
Mac Hollins, a 12-yard touchdown grab.
Wait, no.
And the Falcons are able to
hang on to that lead. Touchdown and the PAT by Koo.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0.
10-0.
So that drive in total 8 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Are you watching Bowser 4? Okay.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Yeah, so far so good for the
Dirty Birds.
that
led to the
touchdown. Are you
touchdown.
commenting
Not
on
a
your
great look
phone
on either
or
side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles,
computer?
but they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground, but an easy win.
Elite bro, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by
he's gonna take it to the house.
Yeah! Back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Oh yeah!
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive person as the ball hits his hands? And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes our score 17-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm.
I'm not happy
and
with
really
this
being
lead
firm
because
with
the
his
Falcons
team.
will probably find a way to blow
once,
it.
when we were having a tough patch,
Because they're the
this
Falcons.
too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted.
Yeah, they can find any way to blow any lead. Here. That's right.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
4:14 go in the second. What a hit!
Johnson.
After a yard.
Muster a yard here to the 38.
But they did get a yard.
Here's 3rd and 9.
What a hit!
To throw his Carr.
And that's the
Tipco to Smith.
And he's got
to give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now.
3:30 remains, so this one is going to be, depends, are they all coming after me? No,
and
they're not, and they're not getting me as I get it down to the 26.
Pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ritter deep, far in the air!
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's what some college commentators.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. That one deep
Lofting
to London.
One, London!
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And by the way, but whenever I did the crazy commentating, it wasn't
now back to throw.
Sadly.
Escaping the pressure right.
Escapes and in the air and caught!
He got it.
That's what excited.
He'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Back to throw
yeah,
again.
they're very loud whenever some commentators are very excited. Whenever some commentators are very loud whenever they get excited. Like
Ryan Brazil. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Sacks a growing theme in this
I've
first half.
watched college football. I like knowing all the commentators. Gosh, are they loud or what? Not letting him get to me though. And I'm letting him drop
take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point.
I'm going to stop being like these commentators because it kind of hurts my throat.
And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Nice back spin to this one. He's going to take it for a touchback. A little too
much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it.
And gonna be under.
I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start.
Now they're doing a lot of hurry.
They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
That's right.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1 minute,
10 here.
1 second.
If they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Dang it, I jumped off sides, and they're gonna
left side and finds Olave. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
It would either be 30 or they're going to accept it.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
You gotta have to hurry and they might have called a timeout here and they
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now.
Yeah,
here's
from the 35.
Carr gonna throw.
It dumps it underneath.
On back-to-back plays.
They're not going to take a timeout, so they're going to have to do a quick hurry up. 29 seconds, Carr.
Now Carr.
And the pass is going to be incomplete.
There he is, incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been
down and 1. Here we go.
Keep up the scoreboard here.
It's caught by Kamara.
He's got a man complete.
And they're not taking a timeout. Now they do. And they're probably going to either run
now
one
signaling
more
a
play.
timeout call.
Yeah, come on, defense. They're going for the
to
field goal here
play.
from 34. The kick is... I roughed the kicker.
Is good, but now there is a penalty.
Dang it, I roughed the kicker. Come on. Now where?
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score
they take the points, and it's a 17-3 game.
Trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give him any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Well, 17-3 will be as we head to the half.
Is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we have come to halftime, and what's already a 2-touchdown game.
Will they blow it?
Down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our downtown Orlando studios in this EA Sports halftime report. It was a terrific first half from the former Cincinnati man, Desmond Ridder. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
They got the ball first, so I have to kick off. But hopefully I'll have a better drive than I did last time.
For the second half on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half.
17-3, and they're not going to return
set
it here.
For their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in
there's credit, sir.
They're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
It is.
Here's Carr to throw.
Throwing it up. Well, he had Thomas wide open, and they convert.
The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
I don't care if you get a penalty.
Now Carr maybe with a free play.
Yeah, offside.
Outside and he's got a man. That's Smith.
And
right. He's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Will they decline it?
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Excuse me.
In motion left goes Smith.
And Carr is down!
Big Calais Campbell fighting through to make the play in the backfield. From the 47 now that works. At least I said excuse me. Here's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Kamara, but I'm not sure.
Carr.
Oh no, we're going to go to the passing game and they're going to
take it in by his big tight end.
Darn.
And he is going to have a Saints first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Now Carr.
As he is going to go down.
And the Falcons get there.
Second,
the
17.
Down he goes.
Thank you for that.
Calais Campbell able to get
Campbell.
in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Carr to throw on second down.
That ball
he
is
dropped
raw.
it. They were looking for him in the
Third
middle
and
third.
17,
He couldn't catch it. Now
upcoming.
third down. To throw, it's Carr.
And Carr throwing, and wow, they're converting on every third down. They converted here on third and 17.
Before going out. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10.
Yeah, they've had the ball for 4 minutes.
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Not called offside. Kamara is wide open.
He finds Kamara. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
And then completion, which was an and then a darn because they got.
They'll stick with the passing game as he
and then
looks
this
to throw.
pass
Olave holds it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Stop them. Same thing.
Try to pound it in,
Kamara.
Kamara he is
gets
in
their
for
first
the
touchdown of the game.
New Orleans.
And this could be a one-score game here. And the Falcons, and I can finally say the Falcons have blown the lead.
Back within a score.
They always do. Ooh, just missed.
Let's go on the extra point.
It's a 17-10 game now, motherfucker. So I'm starting to blow that lead, it looks like.
And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson.
Typical Falcons,
and all, in all, a pretty solid
Patterson down to 34.
They'll mark him down officially at the 34. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Haven't scored in a while. I can take one here.
Despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession.
Yeah, I'm gonna heave one.
It feels like a back and forth ball game where
to
try to get momentum back.
Golly.
Maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do
now is I couldn't find you
and try
throw it to and it's hurt or whoever. That was not her.
It's a big
whoever catches it. So down to the 25. I don't care. I just need some points this drive. Huge. I can get
first down. Here's Ritter.
But Ritter says you're not. As he goes
and
down.
A big loss here as he's taken down.
No, that does not. That doesn't hurry.
Counties over after the sack. They come up on
I thought that it did a spike, but all it does is a hurry up. I can deal with a hurry up.
Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds right.
Not a spike, but a hurry up.
And for the Saints here
and
on
this
third
is gonna
down,
be tough. 3rd and 25.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter.
Wide open Patterson. I have to trust him.
Complete this one to Patterson.
Okay, 48-yarder here for Youngway Koo. Is he true? He drills this one. Huge points. 20 to 10 now. At least I got some points there, motherfucker. Woo.
So 3 points.
I needed
response
just
there to that
any points
touchdown
there.
In his third quarter.
And that's
oh no, that's a bad
in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know
already
you're not
a bad
in the second half and take over.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines.
And they get it at the 41. No.
Going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
I feel good.
Now Carr throwing
so
on
good.
Down.
Bump, bump. So good.
That is holding by Michael Thomas.
I got a you. Bump, bump, bump.
So the ball moves from their
like
own
sugar
41
and
to the other
spice.
41 here for first and 10.
I knew that I wouldn't. So good.
Up the middle.
So good.
Boy, this
I
defense
feel
again
good.
really making things tough on him as they stop him for no
so
gain.
Good. So
Atlanta, Georgia's
I got
the
you.
spot. I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
So good.
This
so
offense
good.
in desperate need of a conversion
I
as they
got
come up
you.
on 3rd down. Carr now to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. So this will be spotted on the midfield
He
logo.
missed it, but I was offside.
It's a 58-yard attempt.
I feel good. So good.
Yeah, that
so
was
good.
relatively easy to see. I noticed that from
I
got
you.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples.
I feel nice. No. Like sugar and spice. There's a block, motherfucker. Block field goal.
But Charles, you cannot say enough about that play by their special teams. Think about it. That keeps this game at 2 possessions in the second half and really adds pressure to the opposition.
I feel good.
Yeah, it certainly does, especially their offense. It takes a lot of pressure off the offense of the team that's leading. They got a little bit more of a cushion to play with.
I got taken down by the Saints.
I need to do a hurry up.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
I did a hurry up.
Ritter with it after the play fake.
I don't know who to throw it to.
Flushed out right.
Is anyone an option? Because if you are, I'm just going to throw it to you when I celebrated too.
And he'll be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
A lot better.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
9 minutes, so you have to regain. So you have to hopeless lead for. You can do it. And that's not going to be
a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and a mile.
I'm 3 for 8. And not 4 there.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Let's just see what happens.
Here's Bradley Pena now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time.
Oh no, I did not think it was going to be
It's a fake, and he will not
even
make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Oopsies there.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
And Carr is a bat into the air, intercepted! I have a ball right back, no one cares!
Back here just past the 35. Falcons 1st and 10 here as Ritter gets him ready.
Yeah, I need a touchdown.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw. Escaping
Desmond Ritter! Ritter!
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I feel good. So good.
Here's Ritter.
So good. I got a you.
Right.
Wrong person.
Yeah, this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 22 yards there, first down. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. 2nd and 10.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good. So good.
Be incomplete.
I got a you.
Up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I feel nice.
Out of the gun, here's
like
Ritter.
Sugar and spice.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he loses.
Man, it's Patterson complete. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
48 yards. 2 hit from this range earlier. Can he hear, though?
From the right hash.
Oh, I don't think he did. He got it. Youngway drills it.
Even further.
And it's 23-10. I'm going to see if I can.
So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns, or at least sent to overtime, does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
Well, winning 23.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I need a touchdown. I'm not fooling around anymore. Offside, but a missed call that I'll take.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. 2nd and 9.
And he is not going in.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line
of scrimmage. Third down, 8.
3rd and 8.
Yards to go.
A man who's
and they're going to run with Kamara.
And he'll be well short of a first down as he stopped again right
and they're
at the line of scrimmage.
And
they're indeed going to go for it on 4th down. So
and
trying here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Gonna not get it. That might be a pick 6. I got my pick 6. Woo!
Bring it. And he takes this one back into
pick
the end
6.
zone of the
But I have a bulleted
touchdown.
I got
little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there.
6
and
turnovers.
That pick 6 will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're
We're
going to
go for 2, and he's in with the slide. 31 touchdown. That's a wrap.
They know you got to throw the football. Had the right defense called, able to make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start
except there's still 4 minutes, so that's not a wrap.
Offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
Joking.
And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score
deficit. I meant it is a wrap because surely they won't score 3 times.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
No, it's not.
It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And that ball is
over the middle, taken in. Wow. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Game was 17-10 at one point.
Needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
You like
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
They not blow a lead.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a 6 first down as they're able to get the 3rd.
And the clock's running. It's at 3 minutes.
Again, they'll throw with Carr.
Carr under some heat, and I got like
incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Throwing now is Carr. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line. Now Carr.
And it's batted
in. It's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
Motherfucker. I feel good.
They'll look to throw again. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on.
Needing 10 yards. Come on,
to throw his Carr.
He obviously didn't. What a hit, though.
By Johnson.
How did he hang
and that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 21.
Okuda.
Now Carr again.
And that time it is.
Standout receiver Thomas. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
And we got 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of
what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. Second and 6.
After this game
They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. On second down, here's Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And the Saints are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
From the 3. He's going down. He's not at the 3. He's at the 13.
So first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
And that's back-to-back sack.
Pressure, they got him again.
24. Now they're at the 24.
This likely a must-have. Third and goal.
And it's third and goal from the 24.
It's Carr.
Carr incomplete. Fourth down and goal here from the 24. Big.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down.
Fourth down. Coming after him. He's going to the end zone. It's Carr.
He's got it. Michael Thomas.
Really? How did you catch that?
Bring it in. And the Saints
I don't know how.
back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And that kick is going to obviously be good.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
The onside kick
was an
will be
extended drive. 14 plays.
Ready for it.
So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick.
And I got it, but
should just about put a cap on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed.
But it's still caught.
Inside the 10.
Timeout New Orleans.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll set up to
from the 6. Redder's gonna walk in for a late touchdown, and the Falcons, after making it, allowing it to be a 2-score game after a long drive. And the onside kick, they get the ball to the 50. They get a 44-yard play and then a 6-yard
and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
43 seconds to go. Back to a 3-score game.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Okay, here we go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know we're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because
that pass is also
they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
And that's incomplete.
That was motivation for the rest of the time
that should have been offensive.
To hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Carr, gotta have this one.
He has to have this one and does
and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Not even gonna run a play, but then we call a timeout with 1 second. And he says seemingly silly. Five, 4, 3, 2.
Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
Listen to it.
Seemingly silly.
I knew he'd say seemingly
remaining
silly
in this game.
Always says that.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here.
And he's like, kick back! It's happening. He got
the
it.
kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet.
41-17, motherfucker.
This game's over. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
Bye guys, don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications so you have on. Hey. Bye guys, don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications so you have on. Hello.